Let's get started with the first topic, guys. So we are going to create an array with a Python list. Before that, we need to import NumPy. So let's import NumPy. Import. So now we have imported NumPy. Now we are going to create an array with it. So I'm going to create a variable as array equal to NumPy dot array of. I'm inside this parenthesis. I'm going to create a list like you do in Python. Now I'm going to print array. In Colab, you don't have to use the print function. You just uh, give the variable name. It will print the output. As you can see, this is how you create an array using NumPy. So, so you can see here I have used NumPy, but usually people use an alias for NumPy as NP, and you do that like this. When you do this, you can remove NumPy from here, and you can just represent NumPy as NP. The easy way to go about it. So this is how you create an array using a Python list. So let's learn about data types. So you know what is a data type, right? For example, if it's like this, it's a string. If it's a number, it's int. If it's a floating point, like this, it's a float, and so on. These are like data types. So let's see how data type works in NumPy. I'm going to create an array like we did before, like this. It's just a random number. And I want to know the data type of this array. How can I know that? So there is a attribute called dtype. Using that, we can know the data type of an NumPy array. So what you do is you give the name of the array dot dtype, and if you run the code, you will get the dtype of the following array. So this array is of type int, 64 bits. And I want to teach you one more thing. If you know that all the elements in the NumPy array should be of the same data type. If I made this uh, a float and the other three are int, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens if I print this. If I print the array, you can see all the values have become a float, because as you know, array can only have the same data type values. The float is given the priority, so all the values becomes float. If you want, no, I don't want float, I want all the values to be int, even if there is a float value in my array. What you can do is you can just put a comma here and write dtype equal to and give like int, or you can give like int and run the cell. Now you can see all the values are just int, and the floating point number is removed, it's truncated. This is how data types work. And we can create array of any type like p dot array, and I can create a, b, and c, and I can check the type of this. Wait a minute, sorry. Let's give this a name array1 dot type. It's u1. You know, in array, strings are represented as u1. U1 because it has only one character. If I give like a two character and AC AD, is going to give me U2. If I give three character in this but two character in all other things, it is going to give me three, because it will consider this is given the highest priority. Okay. So this is how data types work. You can even set data types for this. For example, if I create an array2 and np dot array, and I create like 1 comma 2 comma 3 and 4, and I can set data types like str, and if I print array2, I'm going to get string values of this. So this is how NumPy data type works.